Best of luck to Cian and all the Limerick team from all the team at Brian Geary Toyota.
Cian, a pretty unique season for yourself. Not looking from the outside, you're still part of the group. What's it been like, say, from the Waterford game? Obviously, maybe your sole focus was getting back to fitness as soon as possible. But, you know, watching and being part of the Limerick group and not being playing, what has that been like for you over the last 10 weeks?
I suppose massive privilege to be part of such an unbelievable group. But obviously, it's different like when you get injured like that and you're watching on. But I suppose when you're so tight with the lads and the backroom team and the medical team as well, it was just such a flow. Even the last 10 weeks kind of flew for myself personally with the rehab and aiming to get back at getting through the phases, and look, thank God I was able to get through it and no relapse of it yet, so delighted.
John would always say then it's the next man up, and you know, Conor Boylan or Cathal O'Neill, you know, David Reedy has had a huge impact in recent weeks. Is that what, you know, maybe is very special about Limerick, that, you know, the strength that we have even to overcome an injury like the one you had?
Yeah, I suppose like it is a 36-man panel, 38-man panel group that we have, like, and you know, every training you've lads putting up their hands to try and make the 26, and then you've lads trying to get onto the first 15, and that's the beauty of it, like, you know. And as you said, next man up, and that's what it is. And you've that trust with the guy left and right here, behind you, in front of you, and that's the most important thing.
You got some reception when you came on. Obviously, you were focused on just getting involved in it. But do you take notice of that when you come on? That, you know, Limerick were struggling at a period, and then, you know, there was a huge ovation when you came on, and Limerick ground out the win. You know, and were you just so focused on getting involved in the game when you came on that you just want to get a touch the ball? Yeah,
you just want to, I suppose, coming into a game, especially being brought on, you want to try and get up to the pace of it as soon as you can. Like, you know, you're coming in when it's in the melting pot really, and look, thank God we managed to pull it out in the last kind of 5-10 minutes there, where got a few points ahead, which kind of secured it. But massive battle, like, and massive credit to the lads, but delighted to get a few minutes in the tank as well, like.
How important was it to get a game like that, Cian, where it was really tough, like, whereas last year's semi-final you kind of eased past Waterford, and obviously Cork was a brilliant performance, but to get a game like that?
Yeah, I suppose there's been no easy game, and there never really is, like, no matter how you win it, but everyone's going out to try to do their best, both teams. And look, it was a massive battle, and there's massive learnings from it, and we just have to keep driving on now when we go back training and push each other and keep pushing on the limits, you know.
It would have been strange for you to be on the bench. Did you appreciate the players around you more so off the field than you would on the field for what they're doing?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's, as I said, like, when you're not on the panel, when you're kind of watching on in your normal clothes, it's a different perspective. You're watching on, and to be back in the dressing room getting togged out is massive. And just being there to be able to have some sort of impact, if you can, you know, if you're coming off the bench, like you see a few boys that you mentioned that have come in, have pushed things